Hi friends, today I'd like to show you this sketchbook of mine. It's actually a document in getting stuck and working through it. I was doing a lot of really messy portraits at this time, and this was a time of getting stuck creatively in many ways, and especially in terms of drawing. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that. It took me a good while. I started in January 2020 and finished in September. Or actually didn't even properly finish, but decided to move on to the next sketchbook. Starting the book was really inspiring. My wife bought this for me in the beginning of January, and I bought these really nice pens to go with it, and I had a nice camera with me and sat in a cafe and drew this first spread. And a couple of weeks later I started this sketchbook, drew my Volca sample, little sampler there, and I was working through this course, really inspiring course called People Drawing People from Sketchbook School, and my previous sketchbook was a really inspired, quick sketchbook that I was working through that course and feeling really inspired. So I had a lot of momentum when I started this, but pretty soon I got stuck. And probably around this time, yeah, you can see I'm drawing like 11th and 12th of February, and the next page it's already the 23rd, so like a week and a half have passed and I haven't drawn a thing. And what I do when I get stuck is I try to focus on certain things. That time I chose portraits. Sketchy is a wonderful app. Nowadays it's called Museum, where people post their selfies for artists to draw. And now I'm really getting stuck. And another thing that I do when I get stuck is I make a mess. One of the reasons I get stuck is wanting things to be too perfect or too beautiful. And this book was difficult because the paper is so nice and the book is so beautiful. It's this cappuccino colored, really fine sketching paper, which is intimidating and really difficult to draw. And so what I do is I stick a part of the wrapper from the tea bag and some tea stains, or maybe coffee stains, I don't remember. This is probably a coffee stains, looks like that. And I draw on top of that, so it doesn't have to be too beautiful. It doesn't have to be too fine. If there's a roughness to it, I can kind of manage. This is one fun thing that I do. These probably bled from the other side. These random blotches of color, but then if you go over them with a really fine marker, you end up getting these abstract, like maps of islands or something, I don't know. I want to show you something with this portrait and one of the earlier ones. This one, there's this app called Motion Portrait, which with artificial intelligence or whatever does this. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know how they do that, but looks great to my eyes. I need to have space for this of a page of a spread that's really just a mess. It's not particularly beautiful. I'm not learning anything. I just doodle. One synth is too many and 100 is not enough. Wonderful quote from Geddy Lee, I think from a 80s tour book or one of Rush's documentary films. I can't remember. I need to be able to do this in a sketchbook of just sticking random letters and writing love there and I need to have the space to make a mess. Otherwise I can't really function creatively. These are all from Sketchy, people sending their selfies there. Also, there's this drive of trying to move forward, a new day. I have to sort of encourage myself to move forward. Even if the end result isn't perfect, maybe not today, but I keep on trying. I do believe that even in moments of getting stuck and feeling worthless and not being able to finish projects or whatever, the choice of yeah, I'm drawing today, I'm playing today, I'm whatever the pursuit is. And then finally, after like 6 months in August, I came back to the course. People Drawing People course is a 5-week course, and I took a break for 6 months in the middle of it. The final week was selfie week, so these are all self-portraits. Different teachers making demos and giving lessons of them. I tried to take a theme of blue for September. That didn't really pan out, but an effort was made. And actually these final doodles that I've pasted in these last pages are just random doodles or even parts of paintings that I've made on like random scraps of paper or in other notebooks or something. So what ended up happening with this book is that at some point I just put it aside and started a new book or something, and came back later and stuck these things that I really liked that I made somewhere else. So that's this sketchbook, this document of getting stuck and working through it. It would be really nice to hear from you. I know a lot of creative people watch this channel, so if you'd like, please leave a comment and tell me what are some things that you do when you get stuck. How do you work through these times of not really feeling very inspired? Hey, thanks for watching, and see you again.